Welcome to my channel Enjoy Biology, and you are seeing Human Digestive System part 4, which is the last part of this system. So as you know, we are only left with the parts of large intestine along with its functions as well as rectum and anus. So we told that we have three parts of the small intestine, namely the duodenum, which is the first part, jejunum, which is the second part, and ileum, which is the third part. So duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Now when the food is being pushed into the large intestine after all the absorption that takes place in the small intestine, then what happens in the large intestine? This part, which is the connection point between the small intestine and the large intestine, is known as the cecum. So this part, this is known as cecum. So you can write the spelling as CECUM cecum or CAECUM cecum, which is the junction or the pouch-like structure present at the junction of small intestine and large intestine. And this structure, which is a finger-like projection which projects out from the large intestine, this is known as appendix or vermiform appendix. Now, appendix is a rudimentary or vestigial organ in human beings. Means the structure of appendix is present in the human body, but it does not have any functions. Now, vermiform appendix is highly functional in all herbivorous animals like cows, goats, sheep, all this. But in human beings, vermiform appendix does not have any function. The structure is only present inside the human body. So appendix is a vestigial or rudimentary organ. This means only structure is present but with no function. Okay. So when we are talking about large intestine, so you can see there are four parts: 1, 2, 3, 4. So when the part goes upwards in the body, this is known as ascending colon. This part, it is known as ascending colon, which goes across the side of body from one side to the other. This is known as transverse colon. The part which comes from up to down, this part is known as descending colon. And this part which forms a S-like structure, alphabet S-like structure, this is known as sigmoid colon. So first, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon. So ascending colon moves from down to up, transverse colon across the body, descending colon from up to down, and sigmoid colon like a S. So as we discussed, this is the ascending colon, this is the transverse colon, this is the descending colon, and this is the sigmoid colon. So what happens inside the large intestine? When the food after its absorption into the small intestine is being pushed into the large intestine, it is still having water content inside the food. So the water is being absorbed inside the body, and that absorption of water takes place inside the large intestine. Apart from absorption of water, fecal matter from the undigested food is being produced inside the large intestine. So, two functions are there for large intestine. One is absorption of water that takes place inside the large intestine, as well as fecal matter is being produced from undigested food, and those fecal matter comes down and it is being stored inside this part which is known as rectum. So, rectum acts as the storage organ for fecal matter or feces, that is stool. And when pressure is being created inside the rectum due to accumulation of stool, and our brain sends us the stimulus that pressure has been created inside the rectum, we should throw out the fecal matter from the body. Then it comes out through the exit point of the digestive system known as anus. Anus is the last point of digestive system, and mouth acts as the first point or the entry point of digestive system, whereas anus acts as the exit point or the last point of the digestive system. So we have ended with the full digestive system. Just one medical condition or just normal condition I would like to mention here in digestive system. What happens during constipation, or why constipation happens? When we store fecal matter inside the rectum and the pressure is also created, but we are not getting a suitable condition or place to throw out our fecal matter, so then the fecal matter goes backwards through the large intestine, and the remaining water which is still present inside the fecal matter for its smooth exit through the anus, those remaining water content is again reabsorbed into the large intestine, making the fecal matter more hard. Now, when we get a condition to throw out the fecal matter from the body, that reabsorbed fecal matter is being it comes down the large intestine and is again stored in the rectum, but it can't smoothly come out of the anus because there is least water content inside the fecal matter. So that condition is known as constipation. So we have completed with human digestive system. So any doubts if you have regarding the full digestive system, you can comment in my comment box and I'll clear all your doubts. Thank you.